y'all, hey, it's Troyia Monay back to y'all with another video. Today's video, you guys, is super exciting. We are hopping into all things digital planning. So this is digital planning 101 basically. I am going to be talking to you guys today all about how digital planning has pretty much completely changed my life as far as productivity, back-end organization, as far as my businesses, and also within my personal life. I'll be telling you guys what digital planning is for the girlies out there who don't quite know what it is. And then of course, I'm going to be telling you guys why I chose to digital plan, and then the tools, the supplies that you are going to need in order to make this thing happen. And towards the end of the video, you guys, I'll be going through and doing a live demonstration as to how I digital plan as well. So let's hop into it. Let's hop into it. So first things first, what is digital planning? So digital planning, you guys, is basically like a method of taking more of like the traditional form of planning, but putting it in more of like a digital sense. That's literally the best example that I can give you is we are taking like more of like that traditional planning, such as like notebooks, planners, post-it notes, different things along those lines, and we're putting it in more of a digital form. And the digital tool that I like to use is my handy dandy iPad, and I'll actually have the exact iPad that I use linked down below. It is the iPad 11 and the iPad Pro, I believe, is the one that I go through and use, and it is the 11-inch model. So let's hop into why I decided to digital plan. And inside of my planner, of course, I have notes to make sure that I hit everything on the dot for y'all. So why I decided to digital plan is actually funny. The other day I was looking to see if I wanted to get to digital plan again this year, or if I wanted to get more of like a traditional style planner, which I already know I wanted to digital plan. I just love buying stuff. So I was looking through my drawers in my office, and I'm like, girl, you have so many 2022 planners. It is actually ridiculous. And I counted how many I had, and guess how many I had, y'all? I bought 8 planners last year. 8 in 1 year, all for the same calendar year. That's quite ridiculous. So that is another reason why I decided to go through and digital plan, is I noticed that I was wasting so much money buying planners. And the reason why I was buying all these planners, you guys, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate to this, is every single time I felt like I wanted to start over, I was buying a new planner, because I felt like that was the thing to kind of signify me walking into like a newness. I don't know how to go through and describe it, but basically anytime I felt stagnant, anytime I wanted to like start over and really like conquer the year and like, you know, really put my best foot forward, I would always go and buy a new planner. I don't know what's wrong with me, but that is one of the reasons. And I decided that it was enough, and I really wanted to make sure that I was digital planning. I was also really inspired to digital plan by Aaliyah's Face. I actually go through and link her video up here, her digital planning video too. That is definitely something that inspired me to go through in digital plan. Also, another thing is the organization behind digital planning is so just fun. It's lit. It is really cool because you're able to take this on the go. I don't have to worry about like me not having my planner. I can also link my planner to my cell phone, so I can have my planner right directly on my cell phone too. So I think that that is another really great little like added benefit there too. Another thing is like I can listen to podcasts while I digital plan. I can watch a little Netflix show while I digital plan. And like I said, it doesn't take that much space in your bag because it's so small and so compact. And it's just like not being wasteful, because we buy so many planners throughout the year, and it is great for the environment as well. So those are a couple of reasons why I decided to go through and digital plan. So let's hop into the supplies that you guys are going to need in order to make this digital planning process happen. So like I told you guys earlier, the iPad that I use is the latest model, the latest generation of the iPad Pro. I have the 11-inch, and I believe I have like 128 gigabytes, or I might have 1 terabyte. I don't remember exactly, but it'll be linked down below for you guys. And I have it in the space gray color here. The iPad cover, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to ask me that too. This is a composition notebook flat cover, and it also comes with a little kickstand, so you're able to like just balance it out on your desk, similar to this. And I got this from Amazon. One of my favorite things about this, you guys, is that it includes this little tray here for my Apple Pencil, so that way I don't have to worry about where I'm going to put my Apple Pencil. It comes with this little tray here, and one of my favorite features is whenever you have it flat on the desk, you can just sit your Apple Pencil right in there like this, like whenever you're like thinking, you just need a break, you just want to put it down somewhere. So I really love that it has this feature and it's able to just snap and fit perfectly right on in there. So I got this from Amazon. That'll be linked down below for you guys as well. And of course, the Apple Pencil itself will be linked down below. This is the latest version of the Apple Pencil. And the reason why I got the latest version is because it charges by simply being attached to the iPad. There's like a little magnet there, and that is how the Apple Pencil charges. And of course, I believe that this one writes the best. So that's another reason why I decided to go through and grab this one as well. And then of course, in order to make all of the things happen, you are going to need a couple different softwares. So the software that I use to plan is called GoodNotes, and I'll have GoodNotes linked down below. They have a free version and they also have a paid version. The free version, I believe, comes with like 3 notebooks. And I think the paid version comes with like so many different other like features that you can go through and use as far as planning. I believe I have the free version. I don't think I ever paid for GoodNotes. So you guys definitely want to make sure you go ahead and grab the free version as well. And then of course, you are going to need a planner. So I will also be doing a live demonstration here shortly of me planning. And I get all of my planners from Etsy. So anytime I want to get like a new planner or anything along those lines, you can definitely go through and grab those from Etsy too. So those are a couple different of the platforms, softwares, things that I use to digital plan. Oh, I forgot one thing. The actual screen protector that I have on here, you guys, is also from Amazon, and it is a paper screen protector, so that way you are able to write seamlessly. If you guys can see how matte that is there in the camera, it's very seamless, and it just allows you to write like really smooth, so that way you're not like sliding and gliding all over the screen when it is time for you to write. So that's it, you guys. Let's hop into the live demonstration. I'm going to be showing you guys how I basically like organize my life and make things a lot easier for myself as a business owner, and also as an influencer, business coach, all the things that I have on my plate. So let's hop into it. All right, you guys, so let's hop right on into it. So first things first, when I am looking for a new digital planner, is I love coming on Etsy. They have so many different varieties as far as digital products are concerned, and you're really able to shop with so many different sellers who have different types of planners and so many different digital products. So we're going to come up here to the search bar, and I am going to type in digital planner. I like to keep my search real simple when I'm first starting, and then if there's anything else that I'm like actually looking for to be specific, I'll go through and I'll type that in a little bit later. But as you guys can see, Etsy has so many different planners. Like the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And then of course you can browse to several different other pages to see what types of planners exist there too. So I got my 2022 planner from Etsy, and then I also got my most recent 2023 planner from Etsy as well. So you can get a ton of different style planners on Etsy if you guys are looking for it there too. I also wanted to make sure before we dive too deep in here that I am offering you guys a free digital download of a daily business digital planner right here on herhustleacademy.com. That link will be inside of the description of this video. All you guys have to go through and do is click the link, go through, add to cart. You don't have to enter any type of credit card or debit card information, and you'll be able to download this free daily business planner. One thing that I've noticed is a lot of the planners that are on Etsy, they don't really give you too much specifics as far as business is concerned, whereas my planner gives you a ton of different space for you to go through and optimize your business needs. So make sure you guys go through and check that out there. So hopping back over here, I am going to show you guys the planner that I have from Etsy that I really love. And sometimes I'll go through and I'll add my business daily planner onto this planner, and I'll show you guys how to do that a little bit later on as well. But this is the planner that I use from Etsy. It's from the seller called Planners Collective. I'll have everything linked down below for you guys if you're interested in purchasing this planner. This planner is only $13.73. Look like it's about 50% off and the sale ends in about 32 hours. So hopefully you guys catch it before this video is posted live. But this is the planner that I use. The reason why I love it is just because it has so many different customization features, and I'm really, really big on making sure that I have enough space to plan out my everyday. Every single day for me is very jam-packed, very, very busy. So I need to make sure that I have enough spread and I have enough room in order to plan my entire day. So as you guys can see here, they allow you to put your entire schedule, some to-dos, some memos, some affirmations, your meals, different things like that. And I'll be doing a deeper dive into this planner in just a second so you guys can see a little bit more as to what it offers. So another thing that I really try to make sure, and one thing that you really want to make sure when you're looking for your planners, is that it is compatible with GoodNotes. GoodNotes is extremely important, and the digital planner that I am giving you guys for free for your business is also compatible with GoodNotes. The reason why you need it to be compatible with GoodNotes is because GoodNotes is the software that we're going to be using in order for us to access and actually even use the actual planner itself. So make sure that it is always compatible with GoodNotes. Of course, when you're looking for planners, you might even have your own type of different variations, different things that you're looking for, but I always try to make sure that I just have enough space for my day-to-day. So now that we have the planner in our cart, we are just going to hit proceed to checkout. We're going to go through the entire checkout process. And after you've gone through and purchased your planner, it is going to be sent to you via email, and it will look something like this. So it will just say download your Etsy purchase right here. It'll have the seller's information, all of your order details. And the next thing that you really want to make sure that you do is that you look for these PDF links right here. Hopefully you guys can see this. These PDF links right here is what you want to go through and use. I really love that they include instructions as to how to use the planner. So we won't go through that today, but if you do purchase it, you'll be able to access their instructions. They also give you a free notepad, and then up top is the actual planner itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to select that. I'm going to hit open in Safari, and now I'll have my planner here. And these are the instructions in order for me to go through and utilize the planner. They have an entire video as to how to use the planner on YouTube. So if that's something that you need, that is there for you too. So I'm just going to select start. And what I'm going to be able to do here, you guys, is I am just going to press go. And I can even customize how I want my planner to look. Do I want it landscape? Do I want it portrait? I love having my planners landscape. So we're going to select that. Then we're going to hit next. You can have different color tabs, as you guys can see here along the edges. These are the rainbow ones. I like keeping my stuff black, very plain and simple, but they also have pink available, and they even have beige. So let's just go with black. Hit next. You can even design however you want your ring to be here in the middle. I like gold, so I'll just try to go through and keep mine as like gold rings here down the middle as well. We'll hit next. Next, you can choose how you want your weekly layout to look. Do you want it boxed, hourly, lined, vertical? I am just going to say that I want mine to be boxed. That's how boxed looks. You can even do it hourly. I think that that's just like a little OD to me. Like I think that it's just a little crazy. But sometimes this might actually work for you. You never know. You can even have it lined similar to this. Or you can even go through and have it vertical. I like mine boxed because I like the line spaces that I get, and I'm able to kind of customize what I'm going to be using this for. So I just hit next. You can even customize how you want your daily outline to look. Do you want it to be structured or do you want it to be minimal? I like mine to be structured just because I have a little bit more customization features here that I'm able to kind of use to plan out like my meals, my water intake, some highlights of my day, things I'm grateful for, memo affirmations. Or if you just are really simple and you don't need all the extras, you can go with the minimal. For the sake of today's video, we're going to go with structured. And we'll hit next. And then also, I love this feature. We can customize how we want our weekly date to actually go through and start. Do we want our week to start on Sunday, or do we want our week to go through and start off on Monday? I always like my weeks to start off on Monday because I take the weekends off personally. So we're just going to hit build. So this is going to go through and build our custom planner. After that, we are going to select download. And then now that it is downloaded, what we are going to go through and do is select more. And we are going to select open in GoodNotes. So now we have our new planner here. As you guys can see, I already have mine that I'm currently working on in the background, but we can import. So I'm going to import it as a new document. All right, so now my planner is nice and downloaded. I am going to come up here to planner files. That is what it should look like. I am going to select 2023 planner, and I love the fact that they even already give you one for 2024. So you don't even have to buy another one for next year if you are trying to go through and purchase this planner. You can even select what type of covers you would want to have on your planner. You can come here and select download to download whatever you want planner cover you would like. They also have instructions, and even if you guys would like to use any type of stickers to just like further customize, you can go here too. So for the sake of today's video, let's just go to our 2023 planner and let's just select it. And this is what our cover looks like. Like I showed you guys before, you can always come in here and customize how you would like your cover to look. We have some assistance and a help page. We have our actual planner cover title. So let's go through and add our name to it. It's so funny. I seen a post on TikTok the other day that said, as soon as I write my name in my planner and I write it ugly, I just go buy a new one. And if that was not me, I don't know what else is. Like, that is me in a TikTok video, like, definitely. So on here, when you digital plan, all you have to do is just write it a bunch of times until you get it perfect. You don't have to worry about buying a new planner. So we have our planner name written nice and neat inside of there. So let's flip through it. I'm just going to give you guys a brief tour of the planner. I'm not going to go too far in depth. I just really want you guys to pay attention to how I plan my days using this digital planner system. So they give you an entire dashboard. You're able to write some short-term, long-term goals, some of your upcoming appointments, and you even have your months at a glance. This is one of my favorite features in here, is because I'm able to jump around from month to month and day to day. So the first thing that you want to do when you are in GoodNotes is you want to come up here to this pen tool, and it has a dash through it. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. We're going to select that. That's basically going to turn off all of our writing capability and just allow us to select different pages within our planner. So now I'll be able to jump straight over into January, and I can look at my month at a glance. And when I scroll through, I'll be able to look at all the different months that are coming up this year. After that, I can look at my monthly review, and it'll give me a monthly review for every single month for this year as well. They also give you a ton of different note spaces here inside of this planner. So if you are a note taker and you want to make sure that you're getting some different types of notes, they give you a ton of different types of note pages too. And what I really love about this is, even though they only give you one page of notes per style, all you have to do is click these three dots, select copy page, go up here to the plus sign right here with the pages, and hit paste page. And now it's pasted, so now you have two of the same exact types of notebooks. So there's no such thing of running out of space inside of digital planners too. That's also another reason why I love using it. Just because if you mess up on one page in your planner, like, you're screwed. Like, you're not getting another page. But with digital planning, you're able to kind of take that same exact page, turn it into different things, and you have more functionality there. So we're just scrolling through here, scrolling through. In order for us to get back, we're going to select these four squares right here. So let's get back to where we were originally. We were right here. So next thing that I really want to make sure that we go through is, let's select this January tab since we are in the month of January. Let's just go to January. So this is how our monthly calendar view looks. And I am going to add in my birthday because your girl's birthday is coming up and I'm excited. So we have gone through and just added in a couple different dates. Anything that's important to you, I think it's really important to just go through and add them. They give you a small column here on the side for any additional notes or any to-dos that you want to make sure you get done during that month as well. So since this is a new calendar, you guys can see that this is very blank, but my personal one is very, very detailed. All right, you guys, so now that you have your notes in here, you are good to go. You've added all of your important dates. Let's scroll through to see what other type of offerings are inside of this calendar or this planner as well. So when we scroll over, we see a week in review or a weekly planner type of view here. So this is the exact same week calendar that I showed you guys earlier, where I was able to customize how I wanted to go through and look. And I chose the box version of it. And the reason why is because I'm able to really come in here and customize how I want to plan out my week. I love planning out my week by different types of variations. So this is what I typically use this calendar for. So I might use it as like my YouTube weekly upload schedule. So now I'm able to kind of come in here and customize what videos I want to upload that week here on my YouTube channel. So Monday, I might go through and say I might put vlog. And then I can use these lines to customize what that vlog might even consist of. I might come in here and say Wednesday, sit down video. There. And y'all don't disregard my handwriting. I know it looked crazy, but I just want to show you guys all the functionalities and capabilities. So I'm able to kind of come in here and customize. And even if I want to use these sections as actual planners, which is what I typically do on my actual personal calendar, I'll come in here and I'll actually just use this as a way for me to kind of plan what I'm going to be doing inside of that video. So like I'll plan out my intro, I'll plan out my outro, I'll plan out like the body of the video, different things along those lines. So you're able to customize this and make these your own content calendars. So even if you wanted to make another one, just come up here to those three dots, hit copy page, go up here to this page with the plus sign and hit paste page. And now I have the exact duplicate and all I have to do is erase everything. And now I'll be able to make this into more of a different type of calendar. So let me hop into my personal calendar so I can show you guys a little bit of how mine looks. All right, you guys, so this is my upload schedule for Instagram for this week, right? So I was able to come in here and do my Instagram and my TikTok content planner. I put that I wanted to post it on Instagram. I put that I wanted to post it on TikTok. I put the name of the video, inspo if there was any, which there wasn't. And then I put a couple of different key points that I wanted to hit when I am doing that reel. So the way that I went through and added these is you just want to hit copy on Google. You want to go through and Google Instagram logo PNG file, and then same for TikTok. Hit copy and then you'll be able to paste it right on in here. So if you guys were wondering how I got those icons. So I typically like to really use this as a content planner like I told you guys before. This is one that I have for Her Hustle Academy. And then I also have one here for my YouTube as well. So right here, I'm a little behind with my schedule. So I'm just going to go in here and make an arrow because this video will be going up on Thursday. And then we'll have our weekly vlog on Sunday. So this is what I like to use these weekly planners for. Not really to plan out my week because I like to plan out my days a lot more thorough. But I love to go through and use these as like content planners. So here's an example of what my week looked like this week, you guys. Very, very, very hectic Monday, as you guys can see. So I love the fact that they give you these time block features so that way you're able to go through and kind of organize your schedule. And let me actually show you guys one that's a little bit empty. So for example, this is one on December 27th, but this is just like how your daily overview is going to look every single day. So you're able to kind of come in here and time block your schedule all the way up until 9 p.m. You have your top 3, which is like your priorities of the day. You have your main focus of the day. You have your to-do section, your move to tomorrow. You have your memos, your affirmations, your grateful for, a highlight of the day, the time you woke up, how many hours you slept, all of your different meals of the day, your water intake, and they even give you enough space down here for some notes. So me personally, like I told you guys before, I love planning out my days more than I like planning out my weeks and my months, just because my days are so hectic. I use different other platforms in order to plan out my months and my years. So this just really allows me to customize how I want my day to look and to get really, really detailed as to how I'm going to tackle the day. All right, you guys, so here's an example of my entire day filled out, all of the different things, right? So like I told you guys earlier, this is the time blocking where I'm able to kind of time block my day. As you guys can see here, I think I had a 5 a.m. day this day, so I woke up a lot earlier, left the house, went to Cycle Bar for an hour, and that was just a reminder here for me to vlog the entire experience. I went to Starbucks after that at around 7 a.m., worked on my master task sheet, prepared a list for my assistant, Darlene, went to Trader Joe's. I returned home. After home, I took a shower. I planned a YouTube video. I did some customer service and some communication. I had a meeting with my assistant. I had a buffer session, which is basically like, you know, me checking my email, me just, if I just need additional time to do anything, that's just like a buffer session if anything comes up. I had a sponsorship meeting. I ate lunch. I prepared to film a video. I filmed the video, I edited, and I uploaded the video. I uploaded a module for my academy. I went on a walk. I took a shower. I ate dinner. I had a strategy call with the ladies in my program. I worked on my content strategy, and I prepared a list for my graphic designer. So very, very busy day. Up here, we have all of our priorities for the day. I really wanted to make sure I got that master task sheet done, which is why I don't pay too much attention to monthly and yearly planning on my planner, is because I have my master task sheet and I just pull different tasks from that sheet. Up here, we have our vision board video that went live, and then I also wanted to finish up that vendor module. My main focus of the day was getting everything done, and I just put, you cannot sleep unless everything is completed, #period, okay? These are all the tasks that I wanted to complete for that day. Some I got to, some I didn't. One thing that I needed to move into tomorrow was restructuring my team and getting some new hires on our team, so we went through and focused on that. Couple of things here is the memo section. I just use this as things that I want to get done for like that night, because the scheduler ends at 9 p.m. and sometimes I'll work a little bit later than 9 p.m. So I just use this memos area for just things I want to get done for the next day. So I needed to send boardroom additional details on our campaign. I needed to follow up with Monay. Over here is some affirmations. I really wanted to make sure that I was being intentional that day, being impeccable with my word. That was something important for me that day too. Over here, they just put a time slot for you to just track how many hours you slept and what time you woke up. That day I woke up at 5 a.m. I got about 5.5 hours of sleep. Below that, they allow you to go through and map out all of your meals. So I had Starbucks coffee and some egg bites. For lunch, I had broccoli cheddar soup and water. Dinner, wings, broccoli, and a poppy soda. For snack, I had some keto chips, some nuts, and some matcha. You're even able to go through and track your water intakes right here. So if you want to just put check marks based upon how many bottles of water you drink that day, you can go through and do that too. Over here, they allow you to go through and put all the different things you're grateful for. I do this sometimes, but sometimes I really don't, just because I'm way too busy, and I just do that like through my prayer at night. And then down here, you're able to kind of highlight your day. Sometimes what I really love to do is I like to use the note section down here for me to just create a vision board, because I have an additional notebook planner, or not notebook planner, but I have an additional notebook located here within GoodNotes. So I don't usually take notes within my planner. I kind of just flip to that one. But I kind of like to use this as a space for me to write down my vision for the day. I really want to get back started reading the 4 Agreements again. I read it like 3 or 4 years ago, so I really want to read that again. I went to Cycle Bar that day. I really wanted to make sure I'm prioritizing my health and fitness, so we have some healthy meals there. I recorded a YouTube video that day. Milan is like literally my inspiration from Milano de Rouge, so I just put a photo here from her line, and then also a photo from her at Invest Fest there. So that was just my vision board of the day that I wanted to go through and capture as well. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Hopefully you found just a little bit more information as to the power of digital planning. I know I didn't go super in depth here because I am by far no digital planning expert. I just want to show you guys a little bit along the way of how I plan my day, how I try to keep myself organized. And not only do I use digital planning to keep myself organized, I use a bunch of different other productivity platforms, such as ClickUp is a really great one, Google Calendar is another one, and also Google Drive and Google Sheets, and also Google Docs. I use all of those different platforms in order to keep me and my business afloat. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys, and if it was, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.